6:51, time for the morning sprint.
We start with the latest developments into the Daunte Wright shooting in the Twin Cities. The Minnesota police officer who fatally shot Wright during a traffic stop has resigned, along with her commanding officer. Kim Potter was a 26-year veteran of the Brooklyn Center Police Department. Before stepping down, the chief told reporters he believes Potter shot Wright after mistaking her pistol for her taser.
Federal health experts will meet this afternoon after all 50 states suspended the use of Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine. Health officials on the federal level recommended the pause after 6 women developed blood clots that had received the shot. The vaccine has been administered to roughly 7 million people.
People working in the Wisconsin Dells tourism industry will be able to get vaccinated today in Sauk County. SSM Health and the Sauk County Health Department offering an on-site mobile vaccination clinic at the Wilderness Resort. It's open from 8 a.m. until 4 p.m. It's not a walk-in clinic. Employees have to work with their employers to get an appointment scheduled.
And just in our newsroom in the last half hour, the New York Times reporting that Amazon, Google, Warren Buffett, and hundreds of other companies and executives have signed a statement opposing limits on voting rights. It's in response to recent legislation passed in Georgia and other bills up for debate across the country. It's the largest statement from corporate America following Major League Baseball's decision to move the All-Star game from Atlanta to Denver.
The Kenosha police officer who shot Jacob Blake last summer has returned to active duty. The Kenosha County DA determined Officer Rustin Shesky acted within the law during the shooting. No charges were filed against him. Officer Shesky has been on administrative leave since last August.
Governor Evers says the state needs juvenile justice reform during an event yesterday at the Running Rebels community organization in Milwaukee. Evers says reform starts with treating kids like kids. He wants to prevent 17-year-olds from being tried as an adult in court, and he wants the legislature to embrace what he calls common sense, evidence-based justice reforms.
More than $70 million a month in federal food benefits will not expire in Wisconsin. Governor Evers is making a deal with the Department of Agriculture to save those dollars. The benefits were at risk of being lost after Wisconsin's Supreme Court struck down the statewide mask mandate last month. The federal program requires states to have an emergency order in place to receive the benefits.
A new study finds that the healthiest meal of the day for kids comes from school cafeterias. Researchers analyzed diets of more than 21,000 kids from 2003 to 2018, and they found that the percentage of nutritionally poor foods eaten at school has dropped over that time period, 15 years or so. Junk food was more commonly eaten at home or at restaurants. Study authors say that the findings are particularly timely right now, given widespread school closures during the pandemic.
You will have more freedom at Wisconsin state parks thanks to some loosening restrictions. The DNR is reopening playgrounds and observation towers. They're also allowing 100 people to gather at open-air shelters and amphitheaters. The changes are set to begin at the end of the month.
The Wisconsin State Assembly has just approved a bill requiring schools to include Holocaust and other genocides in their instruction. Under the proposal, schools will have to teach these topics at least once in grades 5 through 8 and once in grades 9 through 12. The bill now goes to the governor.
A year after panic buying, people are purchasing less toilet paper today. Sales dropped more than 32% in the first 12 weeks of the year compared to the same time period a year ago. That's according to market research firm Nielsen IQ, which tracks point-of-sale data from retailers. In the same period, purchases of paper towels fell more than 18%. Overall sales of household cleaning products, though, are still higher than they were pre-pandemic.
Remarkable video here. A new blast of ash, rock, and gas from a volcano has covered the island of St. Vincent. It's the biggest explosion here after 4 days of eruptions, the first by the volcano in more than 40 years. This video obtained by CNN shows overflowing rivers of ash covering the Caribbean island in gray mud. Thousands have been evacuated by land and sea. The Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines says that it could be 4 months before the danger subsides.
34 degrees in Madison right now. We are mostly cloudy out there, but we'll see a few rays of sun peek through the clouds as we go throughout the day. 36 for our friends in Janesville. Boscobel, good morning to you guys. You're at 37 this morning. We did see at least a few snow showers to the north of us this morning. Those are going by the wayside. As you plan your day, though, temperatures will be warming up. We will top out at 46 this afternoon. 50s return tomorrow.
Have a great day, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.